sounds so loud. That scared me. Holy crap. Tabbed back over, and that was just insanity. Okay. Let's get this all ready to go. Music's a little cray-cray. Music was a little cray-cray. Guys, I kind of slept like Dookie last night. I'm not gonna lie. I was having nightmares about those stupid dogs from last night. I'm just kidding. I wasn't. But I went to bed at 7 a.m. So reason why is because everyone has been asking for a Discord. Everybody's been asking for a Discord, so I set it up. It is a thing now. So Discord is live, the community Discord. If you guys want to join and talk about things with other like-minded community members who are here, you're absolutely able to do that now. I also set up a bot in the Twitch chat to where you can run commands. So if you ever want to see all the commands that you can do, just do exclamation commands, and you will be able to see everything that is popping now. That includes a link directly to the Discord. So it's all there. Why is my game so loud right now? Is it just me? Or is the game freakishly loud? It's just as loud. It's it didn't even go down at all. Okay, there we go. It seems a little bit better. Can I move this up? I guess not. Yo, why am I so quiet? Hello? Is that just me? I don't know. What's up, Sky? What is good? It's good to see you. Trying to figure out if I can, Dude, that's what I'm saying. What's going on? Hello? It's for sure not just me? Okay. See, this is really weird. My game is super loud. But my microphone, I feel like I gotta yell. That's super weird. Well, let's turn this up a wee bit. How is that? Whoa, that's super loud. Sorry. Is your mic gain not up? Well, see, I have a Blue Yeti, and the Blue Yeti's mic gain is really bad. So if I turn up the mic gain at all, it's just gonna skyrocket. So I don't really want to do that. Is that better? I mean, it's looking like my levels are better. It's okay. Do you have a filter that you use? Yeah, I do have a filter that I use. You might be limiting the sound a bit much, but it sounds better. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at all that. It sounds better, you said. I'm gonna trust your word. All right. Can you still hear me, like, with the... Okay, good. Still hear me with the game and everything? I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't touch anything from last night, but hey, we ball. All right. So, I guess I'll say it again since I didn't know I was so quiet. All right. So, I'm pretty EP. Now, if anybody anyone's watching, join the Discord. Found it in the About Me. That is true. You can go to my Twitch now, and if you go to the About Me section, you will be able to find the Discord link. You can also type in the chat now !Discord, or you can do !commands, and you can see all the different commands. And you will be able to see everything that you can do. I added a Nightbot, so it's not just Discord. It's also like tons of stuff, like, you know, my YouTube, and you can get the Discord link. I added a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I did it at like 7 o'clock in the morning, so I don't even remember what's on there. But yeah. So that took me a while. But it's all set up now, so, and Sky, thank you for giving an example for people. It's loud, man. I feel like somebody was in here fiddling with my stuff. All right.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
We're gonna get right back to it, I think, and do these Onyx guys. The microphone pirates. For real, man. They just came in here and just started fiddling with all my stuff. What the heck? Some interesting drip choices. But yeah, that took me a while. Took me a while last night to get that all set up. But we got it. Sleep is for the weak. We don't need sleep. We need Star Citizen. But yeah, there are tons of things in the Discord I added. Hopefully, you know, I was testing it out with Russ and you know, his phone and his Discord, and making sure that, like, when you join, it's a decent experience where it's like, hey, you can still read all of these things, but you can't get all of these things until you're verified, like that whole thing. So hopefully it's good now. If you go into the Discord and you're looking to get verified, just go into the server access. It's all in the rules. It's all written down there. But just go into the server access and type in your Twitch username. And then one of the mods or myself, whenever we're available, we will come in and we will verify you. So far, it's just me, so I will verify you personally. But here soon, I will be a big boy and I will get somebody else when I am busy to be a mod who's interested. So until then, it's just gonna be me. Yeah. So get less busy for real. Like that'll ever happen. But there's tons of channels in there. So there's one for even like stream recommendations. There's even pet photos. So if you guys, there's voice chats, text chats, meme chats, like all the stuff in there that you would really want. But there's even support, so if you want to write like a ticket on like, hey, this isn't working for me, or hey, I typed in my Twitch username and Riley, you haven't gotten to it in like 3 days, and I really want to be able to interact with everybody else, you can put it all in there. But yeah, big ones are the Twitch like the stream recommendations. So if you guys have any recommendations for like, hey, this is what I would love to see you play, you know, like this game looks really fun or something like that, you're able to post those in there, and I would love to interact with you guys at any moment. So that's all new. It's all there. A lot of people have been asking for that, so I'm glad I was able to get it all up. Why do I have so many of these now? Side B and run the experiment. I don't know about that, dog. All right, what's going on here? Retrieve energy anomaly data. I think this is where I was at, right? It would be helpful to have the most recent energy anomaly data so that... Okay, let me look at my journal. What was the last thing I did? Maybe I don't have it. Alright, looks like we're just gonna have to dive into one of these. Why are these both? The power usage data, the energy anomaly data. So why are these not changing for that? That's a little odd. Okay. Retrieve the security data. I already did the security data and the seismic data. So I think we were at the... Yeah, one of these. I'm gonna take this guy because it's more money. So, I don't know. We'll see if it works. Onyx Facilities. Alright. I should be good to do these. As long as I don't have to deal with those dogs.
Okay, hope you're ready to tackle this one. Just keep your head down and you should be able to get it sorted.
Just keep my head down. And it'll be all good. So yesterday we were doing these Onyx Facilities. That was pretty fun. I had no clue that Star Citizen has done so many of these, to where it's kind of like, you know, you're slowly going deeper into the facilities. The only mission I've ever done prior to yesterday was the big electric eel worm thing. So that was pretty fun, but other than that, I had no clue about any of these. So it's been pretty interesting so far, to say the least. I don't know why it's not letting me quantum to that. I don't know what your guys' favorite part was, but mine was definitely the dogs. Those guys were so fun, and I wanna pet them. Super fun time. The dogs were great. Fantastic. So, Russ came in a little bit later. Sorry, after you saw me dying to the dogs. And, yeah, it was fun. It was definitely a lot better having a second person. A lot more manageable. But, we're gonna send it. All right, we're gonna send it. So, let's see here. Okay, just making sure. Here we go. Okay. There we go. So we're entering the engineering wing this time. That shouldn't be too bad. I got a bunch of those teeth from these worms yesterday when I was with Russ. So hopefully I can get some more of those big guys. Do I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory? I don't have the... shotgun on me anymore. That's fine. We're in the engineering facility. And if we go to the research lab, and have to go and encounter those dogs again, I'm gonna have the Karna rifle. And I'm also gonna have many more grenades. And we're gonna play some fun games with grenades. We're gonna play fetch, is what we're gonna play with those dogs. Because they seem to really like that game.
Vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been placed.
Right. First Onyx facility of the day. Ooh, what is that? Advocacy. Got some Karna rifle stuff. Okay. I didn't store that. A high-quality replica advocacy agent badge featuring solid construction and authentic detailing. This item is intended for decorative or recreational purposes only. Okay. I don't know what all these badges are for. I don't know if you can, like, attach them to your armor or something. That'd be pretty cool. If you could, like, attach these things to your armor and, you know, have, like, medals and whatnot. Alright, let's heal up. Let's get all of our food and water all good. That is research. Let us go to engineering. Whoa. I never looked up. Can I climb up any of this? No. Alright, so getting the teeth while I'm by myself might be a little dangerous. I typically don't have anything. Here up. Good old wormies. All right. So I have no clue where the Hey Aaron. Wanna come out and say hi? How did you hit me? There we go, we got him. Alright, give me them teeth, baby girl. Oh. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to steal teeth from this, alien. Are you gonna swing all the way back around? You guys see him? I know there's more up here. Where did he run off to? Don't tell me we're just doing Ring Around the Rosie right now. Alright, I'm gonna go back and just grab these teeth then, if you're just gonna be doing that. Alright. Oh, hey. Alright, I need to allocate some of these. There we go. Oh boy. Alright, come on, kid. Final ammo.
it out. Oh. Multiple. Okay. No tier 3s. We're good so far. Good. Let's make our way up. And last I remember, there was quite a few people in here. Let's be sneaky. Never mind. This guy's just gonna come in and hit me for a freaking massive chunk of my health right off the bat. Any friends? Alright, so this was the mission that I died at. And it was also the one that was pretty intense. Just because of the radiation and such. We're gonna find out. We can do this on our own. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill all the worms. Shit. Tier 3? Damn it. Well, we tried. Wonder if there's a med bay that I can lay in. No, not at all. Okay. His but a flesh wound. That's right. That is right, my friend. Okay, so here's where all of the alien wormies spawn. So this is going to be fun by myself. Having to do this again. Of course. Just getting blasted by radiation. Right. I'm gonna get killed down here. Alright, not too bad. Alright, we're not getting much radiation down here. Unless that's it slowly building up right now. What happens when it reaches 100? Do I just die? Don't think I should find out. I think I should probably. This thing is crazy, man. Ah, okay, it just hits me anyways. There are no safe spots. Why would I think there was? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Whew. We almost fell right through that. Oh, man. There should be anti-rads in the med boxes. Oh, okay. Well, I have passed the med part. I think there's no going back at this point. All right, let's let that go. Holy. There we go. Whoa, dude! That guy just ran up on me, dude. That was crazy. Still getting rads, man. Holy crap. Where did that other guy go? Did he die? Dude. Chill out, man. Okay. I think we made it. I think we made it. Alright, let's go to the power core. Alright, and this is the point in the mission where it got pretty crazy. Just because there was lots of people all over the place. Alright, let's go. And, alright, we've got a bunch of stuff now. Alright, Vindictus, I don't know if you were here when I said it, but there is now a Discord. So if you do !commands or !Discord, you will get all of the wonderful notifications. All right. Okay. I don't trust this thing at all, man. And there are tons of things, tons of those commands other than just the Discord one. I forget all of them. I made it all at like 7 o'clock in the morning, so I can't remember. But there's a lot. Alright, let's let this blast one more time, and then I'm gonna head on down to that next platform. Ow. Okay. Let's heal up real quick. Damn, dude. I gotta do this shit again. Okay, we gotta do the juggling. So I can get all this ammo. It looks like it has stacked up. Holy crap, dude. Stuff is crazy. I really don't want to die in here. Alright, let's store all of this. Alright, this ammo is super important. Super strong. Let that explode one more time. Okay. Whip. Alright. Nice. Still got a few more just stacked up here. Laying down does not help. Oh my gosh, I am overloaded right now, dude. Dude, I am so sick. Okay. This is not good. I'm gonna die down here, dude. Yep, there it is. Oh, no. I think that's it, right? I'm getting sent all the way back to Obituary. Because I don't see anything like a countdown like I had previously. Maybe it's taking me back to Onyx Facility? Alright, cool. Yeah, took us back. Alright, there's our one and done. So we got plenty of this ammo. Yeah, like, plenty of it. Let's stack this ammo real quick. Dude, stop playing games with me, man. Okay. So... There we go. Now let's take these. All right, and then we'll equip. Equip. That's all I can go for. All right. Let's head on back down. Oh gosh. Okay. One worm. There we go. They just respawned right on top of themselves. Okay, so everybody's gonna be back. Ah, come on. Okay. Oh no, I need to equip more med pens. Alright, let me do that real quick. Let's reload. Equip. Equip. Never mind. Alright, equip all. Alright. 4. Let's stay topped off. And let's equip. Okay. Did not equip. That's fine. I'm just gonna keep on moving. Really? A respawn as soon as I freaking kill all of you? Where's your buddy? So what, am I gonna get a hot respawn right here too? I am up here, I know that for sure. Yep, I see you, Poke. Guy behind me? Okay, no, we're good. Guy to the left. Okay. Let me do a repool. Is there a third one? Can't remember. Oh, I think that's it. Alright, let's look inside here this time. Loot. Med pen. Decon pen. Extra. Let's look at what these do. Radiation exposure. Bingo. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Alright. Select item to fabricate. No way.
Process complete.
Hell yeah, man. That's dope. Alright, so we got a few of those now. Big wormy. Right. Now let's kill the little wormies again. Oh yeah. Stand by. Okay. Absolutely blind. Really. Dude, I hate that elevator. Not elevator. You know what I'm trying to say. Come on. Move these boxes. I don't have time. These guys are all respawned. Okay. I'm gonna wait for that to explode again. Alright, speedrun time. Come on. Let's go. Alright, now you can finish combining all your ammo. Alright. by the way, so the Discord should be linked to the Twitch, and what I mean by that is if you were to be a subscriber, it should link that, give you an automatic role and everything like that for that. The bot is a little weird, so Sky, I think you joined too early for the bot to really register you. So sorry about that. But to everyone in the future, you should, if you are a subscriber of the Twitch channel, you'll get like perks, I guess, inside the Discord. So everything's all integrated and set up. I don't really know how it works, just because it's like you just integrate your Twitch and then you integrate it to Discord and it's all good, hurrah. But I don't really have much say in it. That's why I can't like auto give you the role. So I don't know. It's all very weird. But I'm learning. We'll get there. There we go. It's okay, I know you hate me. Dude, come on. No. I love you. Your guys' radiation suits is cheating. Alright. Chill. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Come on. Alright. We're good. There we go. It's a lot of dead scientists. Dude. Alright, let's skip the ammo. Shooting. I'm about to get blasted. Oh, we're good. Okay. That's not letting me shoot in there. Dude, what? All right. Equip all. Here we go. Dude, I am medicated in this game right now. Right. Where? Okay, across the way. Give me that forehead, boy. There we go. All right. Let's do this. Oh gosh. Okay, dude, okay. Why are you guys so, like, angry? Gosh, man. Just trying to steal all of your data. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, man. Alright. Insert blade. Alright, so let's go into here. Carry. Here it is. Insert blade. Here's one blade, sir. Copy the data.
All right. Now you just
Store.
need to drop that data off somewhere safe.
What you got in here? E-mod stabilizer. Prism laser shotgun. Battery, I'll take those. What do you guys actually have on you? Come on. No! Okay. Oh no. Alright. Let me store some of this. Okay. Equip. Equip. All these rads remind me of something? Gee. We'll be alright. So, okay, this is what I'm confused of. Is like the percentage of my suit... Is that what is counting my radiation? So when it says like 96%, does that mean I'm like 4% away from death? That's what I'm a little confused on. Alright, later, nerds. Okay, just more medical stuff. What are those? Elevators? Yeah, okay. So, research wing or transit lobby? We need to go back to the transit lobby. Whew, all these rads reminded me of Fallout. Alright, remember how you were telling me that the names up in the top right next to my ship mean that people are, like, on my ship? What's up with that? What's up with those guys? I got Hema 1 and Derp Path. Are they on my ship or are they just close here? Glitchy? Okay, just glitch. They're not close. Not on the ship. Okay. They are close, not on the ship. Okay. Makes sense.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle
Oh, we did it, boys. That's good. Okay. my one and derp path. Drone repair. Interesting. I wish this door would get fixed. Bug really bugs me. I do have VTOLs. Let's say, every time I'm parked, I see these guys are down. It's pretty cool. Oh man, we boogie with these things too. Look, us landing here. Not VTOLs. That's interesting.
Landing gear up. Shield system offline.
See any other outer markers?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
That's interesting. I could see an outer marker that far away.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Bunch of whole seas, man. Dang. We need to get back in the space truck here soon and make some money, guys. We need to make as much as we can while Hull C is still auto unloaded and loading.
Landing gear down.
All in to ride along? We might do that, honestly. We might do that. Have a little bit more chill of an end of the session, you know? So if I die again, I'm getting sent all the way back to Obituary.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
Wait, hold on. Before I leave, I need to go drop this thing off. I also really want to get back in the Reclaimer, test out what it was that I believe it was Dragoness was telling me that you just need to refine the construction materials and it's all good to go. So I really want to test that out.
All right, that's some solid work. Couldn't have done it any better myself. I'll contact you again soon.
This ammo is freaking heavy. That's not even all of what's weighing me down. Hell is so heavy on my person right now. I guess this, man. Freaking nuts. Alright, I'm down to do whatever. I'm at Everest where we logged last night. Okay. Okay, let's see. I know that there's more immediate money in Hull C trading, so we'll probably just do that. But here soon, I'm really wanting to. People are being goobers right now. Get into the
Welcome to the ASOC
to the
vehicle
Reclaimer.
retrieval system.
I'm gonna file a claim
Your
for this
insurance
thing to
claim
get
has
this
been
over
sent.
here. Then is my whole C? That's at the Pyro Gateway. Okay.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
Gotta let those do their things. Contracts. Let's see, bulk grade. Looks like Everest might be working today. Look at that. Looks like he's got on that Antium armor. I really need to figure out how to equip my my Hurston armor. I know how to like put it on, but I don't know what backpack to use. Backpacks have been not working whenever I try and put them on. What the hell is all this, man? There's literally a trash can right here. It's a little weird, but see, it's not that hard, guys. It's not that bad. Anybody else? Just be an absolute litter bug? That? Oh. That's for the medical gun. I don't usually ever rock that, so I'm surprised to see it. I really want to get the all black set of this armor. Now, I know it's a super rare spawn in the Hathor facilities, where like everybody else gets all their cool armor. But I mean, I was there for days, and I did not see a single drop of the all black. That's probably my favorite set in the game, is the all black Citadel. I will own it. At some point, I will own it. What is this guy rocking? Why is his left arm different than his right? He's got the Morozov on, like over on his right, but on his left. Free withdrawals. Nice. Party invite? Let's go. You over in the noodle bar. Or are you probably still in Habs? Let's see, how many of these do I have equipped right now? Looks like I only have... Oh, there you are. Man, you got here quick. What's up, buddy? Hey, let me know if you can hear me, okay? Can you hear me talking through this? Does this work? That's what I thought. See? This is weird. Was eating noodles and tossing trash? Dude, amazing. I don't know why it doesn't work. Comms. Mute microphone, no. Use the operating system default. You might need to adjust setting for mic. Okay. Ah, this might be it. Microphone device. Can you hear me now? Is this working? Yeah? Looked like you did a little try again. Okay, hello. Can you hear me? I am speaking through the VoIP. Can you hear me through that thick-ass helmet? With all of that dopey drip. Dang, man, what the heck? See, this is why I can't have cool interactions with players. Let's scroll on down to VoIP. Alright, there is none. I don't know why it doesn't work, man. FOV plus. Did I change it or something? Let's enable head tracking. Nope, void, push to talk. Number pad plus. Push to talk proximity only. Okay, hold on. Can you hear me now? Is this working? Is my VoIP all good? Probably a big no. I don't know. Oh, try again? Okay. Hello. This is a test of the ship's emergency alarm and whistle. All hands disregard. Nope. Damn it, man. Ah, man, that's so annoying. Man, get out of my way, fool. All right, I don't know why that doesn't work, man. That's so sad. Weird. Doesn't let me pick that up or interact with it. All these freaking litter bugs. Insane. Insane.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim
5 minutes.
To the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
5
Goodbye.
minutes. Ooh, that gear looks sick.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle
He's got the
has been
Hurston
delivered to
Dynamics.
visitors again.
Dude, that guy has some drip. What armor was that?
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to
That's the
following
Assassin's Creed edition? Dude, for real. This guy looks okay. I'm not a fan of the helmet that much. Kind of looks like an owl or something. Those big beady eyes. But it's kind of cool. What about this guy? Oh, he's got the new gun. Big old paint cans hanging on his hip. I wonder where I can pick me up one of those. And then we got the sperm suit running around. I wish my VoIP worked, man. I don't know why I can't get it to work. See, this is why I've been saying I can't have interactions with people. Jack mic, microphone, Real Tech audio, yeah. It's so weird. There's a lot of head tracking. They partner with that track IR stuff. Yeah, I need to get me one. I need to get me like a Toby. But that's down the line, man. Eventually I'll get flight sticks and a Toby eye tracker and all that. Russ has all of that and he loves it. Want to do meta VR? Can you actually do that in this game? 'Cause that would be sick. No way. So you can be like fully immersed in this game. Like, cause that is what I want. I want to be able to like literally look around my ship instead of like having to do this. Like, there's a guy who Twitch streams it? No way. That would be so insane. That would be the goal, man. For real. That would be the absolute goal. Like, I want to be able to like be in a dogfight and see a ship flying over and I'm looking at it. And then I freaking all on over.
Retrieval system. Please visitors again.
Think I'd get sick if I had to do VR in this game, doing
Please
spins and
visitors
junk?
again. Welcome. To the
I don't know. I feel like
vehicle
I feel
retrieval
like
system.
I'd
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval
I feel like I'd get
Your
it.
insurance claim has been sent. Welcome.
I do see what you mean. Toby makes you seasick? Oh, well, you're just a landlubber. See, I feel like the Toby would be weird because it's like you're moving your head, but I don't know. You still have to like keep in the confines of the screen. So like you're always still looking in the same, like, yeah, I guess I can kind of look at the corners a little bit easier, but like I don't know, man. I think having VR and being in this stuff to where like I could actually like look around and like really be in the ship, that would be so much cooler. You have 3 monitors? Oh man. Can you do slash salute? Is that a thing? Or like if I did slash salute, would that just say slash salute in chat? Hold on, let me try this. Let's go to the Drake Corsair slash salute. Oh, hell yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, that's dope. Slash sit. Oh, no. Slash sit. Yeah!
Wait, why did it pop me up right? That's awesome. Here you go, big guy. That's awesome. I'm glad you can do that. Yeah, I've got 2 monitors. I've got one for like my OBS, my Discord, and all that. That's all here. And then I just have the main game on my other one. So I don't really have a crazy setup. I would love to get one someday. If I can afford it someday, I will.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I'll upgrade the setup, but
Your insurance claim has
as
been
of
sent.
now,
Your
it's a
vehicle
little
has been moved to our storage facility.
little out of the
Your
picture.
insurance claim has been selected. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your vehicle has been delivered to vehicle selected again. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
all right. There she blows. After you, good sir. All right. How can Miss help me today? Add PDCs to this thing. So, incoming torpedoes get shot down. That's about it. That's about all you can do. Oh, also, don't let CIG make you, physicalized. 2 very simple requests, in my opinion. I know you're not a capital ship, so why would you have PDCs, but, like, it'd be cool. Oh! Oh, I thought I turned off the ship, dude. Alright, so we got a big old mission right over here. Hopefully it's still gonna let us pick up from here. So let's extend these spindles. Hopefully this actually works. Doesn't bug out. Alright. Need to take off the sweatshirt. Alright, there we go. It's so warm in here. Holy crap. A fellow whole sea trader.
deliver all the way over at Iro. All right, that's interesting. Looks like we're gonna have to go down here for that. And box secured. It's the first time that it's actually given me a box that far away. Tokyo drifting this thing. All right. Might need the old jump start. Does not like the old jump start. Okay. I get it. It's been a couple days, you know. It's got to give me a good, you know, knuckle sandwich before we set off to smooth sailing. I understand. Huh. Let me try again. Let me see if it'll take the old booter. It's really not having it. Really does not like me. Maybe I gotta flip around. Dude, this thing is just jammed full of debris everywhere. Want me to fix it? I mean, if you know how, yeah. How do you fix it? Because I don't get it. I don't get why sometimes it's just so argumentative. Try it out. a good move, good move. Good old engines off trick.
Engines on. Landing gear down.
Landing gear down. I haven't tried that one before. You're now watching a master at work. Oh, glorious box. Please present us with the goods. Maybe we have to butter it up. Maybe I can't be present. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. If it starts to work as soon as I walk away, we know the problem. Okay?
Engines off. Engines on.
Funny enough, I can't see the box. So weirdly enough, it's telling me to enter the loading area, which on your eyes we are in, and in mine I can't see the box because I don't have the contract. Oh, yep, that'll do. That'll definitely do something. All right. Here, we might just have to go get a new contract. So let me just hand in this offers upgrade. Let's see what we got. The same exact one. Okay. Accept. Loading area revoked. Cool. That's kind of what we wanted. Okay, let's see if we can get another one.
Landing gear up.
Dude, for real? Aha, there we go. Now we have a box. Same box. Wonderful. Oh, wait, no. That's a different box. You need to really spend time cleaning stations. Dude. Yeah. There's a lot of free cargo just hanging around. It's kind of ridiculous. See if this jump starts it. It's not doing nothing, man. Is there really no other missions? By leveling the ship up? Oh, we're not even close. That's pretty level. Alright. What about this guy? Yeah, it does. Everest is completely screwed right now. I don't see any missions. Wait. There we go. All right. So we're going to take this guy and we're going to abandon that. And we are going to go to Terra. Of course. Okay. Just a sec.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel
There we go.
engaged.
Let's hope Terra is better. What an experience. Alright, Everest is completely screwed.
Not surprising.
Yeah. We'll try Terra. It's been a solid journey. It has. It's been quite the Odyssean task. Herculean, even. But we're gonna get there, my friend. We're gonna get there. I've always been more of a Terra guy myself, anyways. Man, I was like stressed out because of those dogs in that mission last night in the Onyx facility. And I think I bit my lip because now, like, right here on the tip of my lip is like raw. It hurts. I think I bit my lip because I was so scared and stressed out. I like tore off a little too much. I must have got it. Got it good. This is gonna be the long haul. Terra to Magnus.
Quantum travel complete.
I wonder what Terra is gonna end up looking like, because this is all like blue. Easy money? Oh, absolutely. The easiest money. Oh yeah, we already got some other space truckers out here already, man. Some active space truckers. Let's get it. These are where all the pros are at right now. I should pirate their ships? Well, as long as you actually pirate them. Don't be an extortionist. Bring honor to the pirate's name. Use you as the decoy and float onto their ship. That would work pretty well. We'd be quite the dynamic duo. That would work pretty well. There is quite a lot. Looks like there's 2 that are actively loading. And then there's another... Let's see, is that guy fully laden? No, but his spindles are out. Yep, there's one right there that's going up. That guy is definitely fully laden. Yeah, there's 3. That guy has cargo. He says, while you load, I'll attempt to get one. All right. There's a bunch here, man. I really don't like how this glitching out on me. There we go. There's a box. That guy's getting loaded up right now. Staring at the window in the mirror. All right. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can breathe it in. Oh, there he goes. Just gotta play the Pink Panther music now. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh, you see him in the corner right there. Just floating on by. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. I can still see you as a little dot. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Anyone have ASD Geist armor? I've got the arms for a Geist. That's all I've been able to obtain so far. That's like the new armor, right? The new armor. Someone left a portable sun floating at Arc 13. Or Arc L3. So a reclaimer. Staring at the... Were you able to get in? This guy's moving. Oh, he jumped. Don't think so. I see you floating out there. We are loading up. We are almost done. There we go. Oh, there's another one coming in right now, though. Looks like there's another one flying in right now. There you go. There he goes. He's loading up. There's another hole C on the other side. It was cold out there, I bet. We're in deep space, brother. Alright, now we need to go to Magnus. You finished loading fast? Yeah, I mean, he was already like... He was already started by the time we even pulled up. I didn't expect him to be so far away. He was 600. Wow, yeah, he was freaking out there. He looked like he was right on top of us. He was out there. I think I'm gonna do a poll in the Discord, in the games, the recommended games section. I'm pretty sure you guys can do polls as well. You can start a poll, but I'm gonna start one about maybe 4 games, and whichever game wins, we'll completely go through that game. So I think it's probably going to be like mostly, I don't know, single player games, like Souls-like games. I really like playing Souls games. So like Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2 I've never even beat. Dark Souls 3, I mean, I would love to play those. It doesn't have to just be Dark Souls though. There's a new Hollow Knight that's out, Silksong. I played the first Hollow Knight. I would love to replay it and kind of get back in the action. And then I have Silksong, and I have not really put anything into it. So I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing any of those. Skyrim, I've been saying I really want to play again, or Oblivion. So those, I think it would be really fun to have like a dedicated, hey, this was my playthrough, you know, have that up on the YouTube as well.
But those would be great streams for nights like this, where it's like, you know, I still have work and I only have a couple hours. I could play one of those, and it would be, you know, much more action-packed, I guess. Not necessarily it has to be an action-heavy game, but like there would just be a lot more going on, and you would see steady progress going. So I don't know. I'll leave it up to the community, obviously. I want to play things that you guys want to see, but I also want to have fun. So, not that I'm not having fun with Star Citizen, because I'm having a blast. I've probably had the most fun playing Star Citizen recently that I have ever playing the game. So, but I do think it would be fun, throwing some variety out there. We'll see. And then if you guys have any ideas, you drop them in that section in the Discord. You're like, hey, this is a game that I think looks really cool, or this is a game that I've played before and I would love to see you play it. Those are the perfect recommendations. Those are the perfect things, the things that I'm looking for. So, because I'd love to branch out and try some new games as well. So, I don't know. Man, we're only about halfway full. Yeah, 2,800. Okay. Sounds good to me. All right. Set up a poll tonight, and we'll see how it goes. We probably are gonna need to let a few more of the you know, stragglers come on in, but I don't know. It's gonna be great once everybody's actually in the Discord, because then, you know, I'll be able to actually communicate with people off of stream, because right now that's impossible to do unless I just catch them while they come into the stream. I'm like, hey, by the way, this is what I'm planning. This is my schedule, or this is this, that, and the other. So it was a really good idea that we got that all set up. That was all your guys' idea. Being like, hey, man, you need to set up a Discord. All right. I wasn't even thinking about that. So. I don't even remember all the commands I put in that bot, though. I'm gonna have to look at them later on. Let's see what all I put in. So I put in probably like 10 commands or so. I think it was Naughty Bear. I think Naughty Bear tried it one day while he was in here. He did ! Discord. I've been in the break room eating your noodles. Eating my noodles. My noodles? You just took them out of my backpack? You've been eating my noodles? You're allowed. You out of anyone are allowed. I know. I get the goods, man. Trust me, I know. I know what I get. Those hot and ready carafe noodles, man. These things are the bomb. Did you enjoy your meal? Bunch of active pulses. We are out of laundry soap? Oh, man. Well, that's alright. We're just gonna have to get used to each other's stank for a little bit. Thankfully, you got like that weird, rebreather on, so you should be alright for a little bit. But, after a while, when it fills the whole cabin, and we're just like, you know, recycling each other's stank, yeah, we're probably gonna have to make a stop. It's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get real nasty. Keep those boots on, all right? I don't want to smell those sweaty feet. I don't want to smell nothing like that. All right? Can't be walking around here with your dogs out. Yeah, that's connected to my invisible chest oxygen regen device. Your E-cord, for short. Your ICORD. My invisible chest oxygen regen device. Aha! Thank you, Mr. Box Ghost. The I-cord, now sold without the charge plug. That's funny. Get an I-cord today. I wish this game had like a built-in radio. Like they just had like, you know, songs and stuff that were playing on radios. Buy your sold in 5 colors: desert, titanium, rose gold, black, white, and pink. That's some pretty nice options. That's some pretty nice options. I might have to pick me up one of them I-cords. Have you ever heard of like there's a few playlists that they have on YouTube already where it's like Star Citizens Radio. And they have one for like space trucking, and it's like it's like AI generated country. It's really funny. It sounds like a legitimate like cargo hauling radio station. It's really funny. Box and cord all sold separately. Please see retailer for details. Oh my gosh, you know they would. You know they would. We'll give you the cord, but we won't give you the box. And the box we give you is even if you do buy a box that's name brand, is going to be shite. Oh, but if you buy a better box that's off-brand but does charge faster, yeah, we're just going to disable it, and it's just not going to work. So you have to buy ours. Oh, and they have a terrible shelf life. So like if you move it at all, it's just going to crack and break. So yeah. Oh, and if you have the chest system for any more than a year, the charging port is gonna go out too. So you're actually gonna have to go stand in the corner at our rechargeable wireless pad, and yeah, you're gonna have to just press your chest against it for like, I don't know, 3 more hours than when it would have been. So yeah, you could buy the outer box. That will cost $85. Yeah, exactly. See, you're already thinking like it. Already got the right idea. It doesn't prevent water damage? Exactly. Exactly. Terra to Pyro, track that. And we gotta fly back to Terra. %. We should be able to make it back to Terra. Should be able to make it there just fine.
Quantum travel engaged.
Now, if we run out, it's entirely your fault. Okay, I know I'm the one that said that we should have enough fuel, but no, it's your fault. Okay, that's how this works. That's how this works. I'm not liable. I'm just the pilot. Even though this is my ship. Fair enough? Yeah. Hope we get stranded. Hey. Then we'll actually have time to sit down and eat the noodles. You know what I'm saying? We'll actually have time. Space lizards? Exactly. We can hunt down the aeroprats. We forgot to get some at Terra. Exactly. Get some of them space lizards. Don't want to make the leap. The leap of faith. What? Want me to follow? Are you typing in chat, maybe? Hold on, let me see. Party? Oh, I feel like I'd see it. What? What's wrong? There's something on the ground. Did old Timmy fall in the well? To all those I teased with a good time on a Prowler Ute. On the PTU, not PU. My apologies. That's funny. Some of these noodles. Yeah. Doesn't my character look like such a goober? I look like
I'd be so, like, nice. So kind. Such a kind face. And then I put on, like, the most damning helmet ever. Yeah. That's funny. What action is that? Hold on, let me see. Emote. Is it angry? No. Let's see. Actions. Player. Emote. Gotta be like the bird or something. Wait, chicken? Hold on, let me see this. Slash chicken? Whoa. I'm not gonna be able to see it, am I? I want to see the chicken. Slash chicken. Brood?
Quantum fuel at 25%.
It's called rude? Oh, okay. Oh. Well, okay. Here. I'll serve one back to you. Here we go. Slash. Where's my chat at? Oh, I always turn it off. Slash root. Yeah. Oh, dude. No way. I just freaking hit you with the Mine seemed different than yours. I have not, like, really messed with all of the emotes. Gloat. Confirm launch. Whistle? Smell? Why is there a smell emote? Let me get a little whiff of your bloke. That's odd. That is definitely odd. She said, right. I have to resupply. No torps. Meet you at next ambush.
Quantum travel complete.
Interesting. I wonder if they're talking about whole sea ambushes. Why did your name change all of a sudden? Now it's a different color. Funny though, very funny. Yeah, absolutely. I like all these. I need to go through all the emotes. Oh, you changed it. I didn't know you could do that. I had no idea you could actually change it. I was just like, man, did you do something that I, like, missed? You select your icon near your name, it will allow you to pick any color you want. Interesting. I did not know that. It's good to know. Oh, wait, we 100% got to refuel before we go into this place. Hold on. Not paying attention. Okay, that's retracted. Are they for real about taking out ships? I don't know what they're talking about. I know, people definitely make me worried in global sometimes, but I don't know what they're talking about. I've been reading it for a little bit.
Landing gear down.
I don't know if they're talking about ambushing players. I just saw like ambush. Like, am I meeting you at the ambush site? Something like that. And then I don't know what's going on, so.
Quantum fuel at 100%. Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
Facts. Ironclad's gonna be the best. Ironclad. I don't think I'm ever gonna get out of that ship until they release like the Kraken. Like, I'm going to live in that ship. And I think it was Vindictus. He was saying that it should be a capital ship. I don't think it's going to. Like, I was looking at Fleet Viewer with Reaper, and like, it's really, it's 120 meters long. Okay, it's not that big. The Caterpillar is 111. So, like, it's really not that big. It's like almost the exact same size as the Caterpillar. But it's just the Fatapillar. That's really all it is. It's just the Fatapillar. So it's like,
It's literally if you were to take 4 caterpillars and just like stack them in a shotgun barrel. That's all it is. So I don't think it's going to have PDCs. I don't think it's going to have any components that are capital, because that's what makes a ship a capital ship. That's how the Reclaimer got to be a capital ship after all of this time, because it has capital power plants. Now, everything else about the ship is not necessarily capital. Like, it's not even in the same ballpark as some of the other capital ships as far as size goes. But for the power plant, it's right there. I mean, it is in an extra large hangar, but like, it's not that big of a ship. Like, used to be the biggest ship in the game, but now it's been kind of dwarfed by some of these capital ships that have come out. So it's like, I don't know. I think the Reclaimer's like 170 meters, and then like the next capital ship is literally like 240. So it's like, it's not really in the ballpark. So I don't think that I mean, they've called it a sub-capital ship for the longest time. And I kind of think that the Ironclad is nowhere close. So, I don't know. I don't really have high hopes that it's going to be a capital ship. I mean, because it's still just a large ship. Like, it's going to fit in a large hangar. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Doesn't seem very good to me. Would I love to see the Ironclad get some PDCs? Absolutely. I'd laugh if the Ironclad dropped at IAE and this entire time we got played by wording of the newsletters. That'd be funny as hell. Dude, I really don't see it happening. I really don't. But I would jump for joy. I think they're gonna let the Perseus be the star child of IAE, and I think Invictus is where the Ironclad is gonna be the golden boy of that area. They fleshed out the command module, but yeah, Perseus needs to be ruined. I don't know, man. I think there's still some stuff that they need to work on with the Ironclad that's probably not yet finished. So trust me, I would love sooner rather than later. As much as I want a Perseus, I also don't see a need for it. I kind of agree with you, but at the same time, I really would like a Perseus or a Polaris killer. But at the same time, I think they're going to be pretty neck and neck. Like, I don't think it's just going to be an absolute counter to a Polaris. So, I think a lot of these Polaris owners that you see flying around right now are just their loners. And I think we're going to see a lot more Perseus flying around. So, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. But I kind of agree with you. I don't see the need for it in the game right now. But it also kind of gives the Polaris something to fight other than another Polaris. So, like, if you know, there's going to be a little bit more variety in the verse now of like who's going to be doing what. Sorry, I had to drop that. It was saying too grungy. But, I mean, I think you're going to see, you know, I bet the Polaris, if catching the Perseus off guard, it would do it with the Perseus being caught off guard. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it's going to be very, like, neck and neck and dependent on the crew. Because, honestly, they kind of stack right in line with one another. Like, they really do. Like, one doesn't really seem to be super stacked on top of the other. Like, it's just going to win almost every single battle, you know? Like, I don't really see that happening. Is that Hull Sea gonna lawn dart? That thing is flying, man. They're trying to slow down. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be cool to have like something else other than the Polaris. So like any big capital battle is not just going to be Polaris versus Polaris. It's going to be, you know, a little bit more variety out there. But at the same time, I would love to see them go towards more of an industrial side. I don't think they've necessarily, like, promised industrialism. Like, with their next ships, that's not really been their goal lately. And even if it is something that CIG has stated, like, because I've heard this thrown around, that, like, hey, we're gonna focus on industrialization. That's like industrial ships. Like, you don't see that though. Like with all of the ships that are coming out, you don't see that. You see battleships coming out, or you see like ships made for battle. Like not necessarily like titled battleships, but like that's what we're seeing. We're seeing ships that are like coming out made for battle. So, you know what else has my mind wrapped up? Is the Pioneer. I'm curious how the building will work and persist. I was just talking with Reaper about that earlier today. We were talking about it for probably an hour. Because he has pledged the Pioneer. He's been dying for that ship to come out. So, will we be shard locked? See, that's a good point, because everything else that persists is via shard. So I don't know. I have one too. I just wonder if it will shard lock you and persist for a persistent base idea. I think it will have to. But at the same time, like, I don't know. With the current technology in the game, I think that's probably what is stopping them, is how are we going to keep these things persisting in the universe? That's probably the only thing that's stopping them from actually releasing or working on the Pioneer, is like, we don't necessarily know how we're going to keep it persistent, especially if a bunch of people have a Pioneer. Like, that is so many assets that are going to be dropped in on locations. It's going to be a lot. So, I don't know. I really want to see it, because it looks like they've changed their design. It's no longer going to be a ship that, like, builds the structure within the center rails and then, like, kind of drops it down, opens up the rails, and then the ship flies off, lands to another spot, and then does it again. Another thing that's stopping them is the Pioneer is supposed to be able to do resource extraction through the landing gear. Through the feet of the ship, it's supposed to be able to extract resources in order to build. So, there's not resources on planets right now. So, how is the Pioneer going to be able to do that? Now, they could make it to where what makes sense to me, not necessarily what I think, but what makes sense to me is they'll do probably drones. They'll do different sizes of drones. They'll like, the Pioneer will have probably the largest level of drones. so far in the game, and you'll be able to shoot off the drones from the home base of the Pioneer. They'll do the building, and then it'll come back. Because think about it, there's not even a space in the entirety of the game right now that is flat enough for the Pioneer to really sit down, build a flat structure, and it'd be good to go. So I don't know. If we don't have persistence on the bases, could you imagine the whole impending base issue where you load in and your base now sits on someone else's base? Exactly. I mean, that would be the big fear, and why they would probably need to shard lock a base. But that's a dangerous game in itself, because what happens if you have like serious shard degradation? Like, now your base is just kind of screwed. So I don't know how they're gonna work it. Sad they scrapped the idea with the Pioneer of the arm swinging out and printing the base like a 3D printer. I thought that was a pretty cool idea too. That's the Pioneer that I was introduced to. Was it was gonna have the arm that swings out and kind of prints the base over on the side while the ship itself is sitting. But they've got a lot of really cool ideas with that ship, and I think regardless of like resource extraction right now, they can still make it where it just takes construction materials or refined construction materials, and the Reclaimer can get a lot more use out of people if that's the case. And the Pioneer and the Reclaimer can really work in tandem, because the Pioneer is not supposed to just be a base builder. It's also supposed to be able to build small ships and build small land vehicles, and you'll be able to just 3D print those within the ship. So I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff with the Pioneer that I think the technology is just not quite there yet. Though I would love to see it. I really would. I would love to see the Pioneer come in game. Who's flying next to us, man? Oh, another Hull C. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to see the Pioneer in game. But, I mean, building is not really a thing yet. Not necessarily building, but like construction materials don't really do anything yet. Like, you can't really like have any of the things that the Pioneer is supposed to do. None of it is in the game. So yeah, the first iteration of crafting is coming soon, and that's what I'm really excited for. Because, I mean, me as a salvager, it's really going to bring some great game loops into the game where, I mean, it's going to make a lot of the construction materials much more necessary. Like, people are really going to need that stuff. So I'm super excited for that. I would love to see that be a thing. We are just endlessly floating, man. We're about to run into so much. The ship does not slow down ever. Yeah, I would love to see crafting coming into the game, because, I mean, construction materials are actually going to have a use, which means me as a person on a Reclaimer, I actually get to take that out and have more of a use than just dropping off, like, thousands of SKU of construction materials that ends up only making me, like, 140,000. Like, it doesn't make any sense right now, unless you refine it, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's where the money's at. So there are multiple ships that are already in the game that you can kind of see are going to eventually build off of each other, And like those game loops are going to feed into other game loops. So it kind of seems like they're going in the route of like a Star Wars Galaxy, where like, you know, every single game loop is going to be completely necessary in order to drive the economy and or to drive like missions and quests, like, which I really like. Like, I would really like to see that, because say, for example, like medical beacons. Medical beacons used to be in the game. Now they're no longer in the game. They don't necessarily work. So I would love to see it to where it's like, hey man, we got a crew that's on a Terrapin or on an Apollo, and they're doctors, and you can respond to people's transmissions. You can go save them, you can heal them up. They have to pay you for the gel, you know, that because now they're adding all the gel and everything that's already added. Like, I would love to see that in the game, because then you would actually see people doing that. It would be an option. And then same with crafting. Like, if people needed construction materials, people are actually going to want to man a reclaimer. Because right now, like, nobody ever wants to join me on my reclaimer. Like, because it's like, man, we're just sitting there, like, playing Power Washing Simulator. And I mean, I love that. I love that game loop. It's so relaxing to me. But, shoot, I do it. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's rare to find someone, though. Like, it's rare to find, like, I couldn't fill a full ship. Love tossing boxes? Dude, as long as you're good to operate a claw, like, that's all I need, man. If I could just sit in that pilot seat and I could just be like, hey, man, I need you on the claw. You know? Like, get on that claw, bust it up for me, and then let's move on to the next one. Like, it's that easy. You know what I mean? It's that easy. And we can just turn and burn, baby. But, I don't know, man. Like, that'll feed into it a lot. So there's great money in it. I don't get why people don't want to do it when I offer it. Like, my old crew that I used to bump with in this game, I'd be like, guys, come on, let's get in my reclaimer, let's get in the Aloha Oi. And they're like, dude, I hate salvaging. I'm like, what do you mean? It's freaking amazing. Like, I love salvaging. They're like, nah, man, salvaging sucks. It's for the birds. I'm like, you're crazy, man. So I don't know. I want to see it. I want to see all of these things feed into each other, where it's not just like combat, and that's the most incentivized thing. Because right now, that's what it feels like. It feels like that all of these new ships that they're releasing are just to incentivize combat. It's, hey, how are we going to have PvP going where everybody's going to be able to man up on their big ship, have tons of people on it, and just completely wreck house on the server. That's how it feels. And I feel like we need a lot more focus on the industrial side, where it's like, hey, we're actually going to focus on this stuff. You're going to have multiple of these game loops, and they're all going to feed into one another. So, I don't know. Most players are only in this verse for PvP/bunker missions, and the entire verse has economy mindsets. Right. I mean, that's most of the players that I encounter. Most of the players that I encounter are PvP heavy and just like completely ready to throw down at any player they see. And like, I understand there's fun in that, like there's spice in that, you know what I mean? But like, to me, I really would rather see like the community side of this, the social aspect of the game, where it's like, hey, I just got, you know, downed over in my bunker mission, and like, I really need to pick up. Or, hey, you know, I just ran out of fuel. I really need to refuel with the Starfarer. Like, stuff like that. That would be awesome. But like, it's not really a thing yet, you know? And same with like salvaging missions. Like the whole idea with salvaging missions is that eventually you're going to get contracts for player ships. And player ships that are just randomly out there, you will be able to clean them up, take all their stuff, break it down, and then the person who's reclaiming their ship, or who is claiming their ship over at the ASOP terminal, they're actually getting a new ship, like an insurance claim. Your ship was totaled. Here's your new ship. Here's your replacement ship. That's what it's supposed to be. But that's not even a thing right now. We need salvagers, miners, cargo bosses, because without them, there's no money, no economy, movement, and no working together to make a huge impact. You're absolutely right. And it feels like unless you are doing Paul C missions right now, there's no money to be made. Like, they are just keeping you dirt poor. Or unless you're doing the event, or unless you're selling things that are super rare, like, I don't know, envelopes or armor or whatever it is. Like, there's not really a lot of money to be made via contracts. And, like, I'm a pretty high rep in a lot of these companies. Like, I'm not just like a junior, like, level guy or like a member in a lot of these. Like, a lot of these reps, I'm like senior member, or I'm like freaking all the way at the bottom. Like, I've completely gotten them out. Now, there's quite a few that I'm not, but like, even at the highest echelon of missions, you're still only making like 70K. And it takes you like 35 minutes to almost an hour to complete a mission. And it's like, what are we doing? Like, we need a lot more influx of credits for players. Not saying everybody needs to be just absolutely loaded and rich, but at the same time, like, you're right. There is no money in the economy. Like, and there's definitely no working together. In fact, you're incentivized to blow them up and take everything that they've been working for, which I understand, but piracy, it should not be. I love pirates, man. I love piracy. I love the freedom of being able to do that. Like, pirates are my favorite thing in any fantasy genre or anything. Like, pirates are my jam. But what the hell is that? Is that Magda? Dude, that looks beautiful out there. I don't know what that is, but anyways, like, I would love to see all of these missions work together and become like a tandem thing at some point. Like, I really would. I think it's going to be that eventually. But I just really hope they move more towards that industrial side. Instead of battleship after battleship. Because the last 3 capital ships we've gotten are all like Corvette or like just straight up like carrier class battleships. Like, I love all of them. Not necessarily the Polaris, but like Polaris, Idris, Perseus, which I don't know if the Perseus is going to be a capital ship. I don't think it will be. Yeah, it's just war games. That's all it is. It's just warships. That's all it is. They're all cool. They all have their place, you know? But I just think that there is so much more potential. Like, so much more potential. Like, where are all of the, like, we only have like a couple of mining ships. We only have 2, well, now 3 if you count the Fortune, but 3 salvaging ships, 2 of which are light salvaging ships, 1 of which is a capital. Like, why is there not like answers from other companies to these things, you know? Exactly. We need more medium, like something to work towards after you get, you know, like, I can't even remember how much a vulture is. A vulture is only like 1.3 million or something to buy, I'm pretty sure. And then you can buy a vulture. Like, how do you go from buying, you know, a 1.3 million UEC vulture to like a 40 million reclaimer? Where is the in between? Because you're not making 40 million in a vulture. Ask me how I know. You're not. Unless you have a freaking Polaris that is literally taking all of the cargo that you're mining, or a C2, you know what I mean? Like, unless you have a buddy that is like, hey, offload constantly everything that you're making, so you basically have the same cargo capacity as a reclaimer. I know the Arastra was the idea of a larger mining beyond the Argo mole. See, I like that. The Arastra is a really cool ship. I would love to see the Arastra come into the game. Yeah, we won't see that for a while. But I mean, the bones are here, man. The bones of that in the game are already here. Like, the supply or die event. We were non-stop mining in the mole. And it worked out great. Like, I loved it.
Approved to dock.
But, I don't know, man. There's not a lot of ships to work for that are, like, in the middle. Like, those in-between ships. It's mostly just, like, here are your beginning ships, your starting ships, and then try to get all the way up to here at some point somehow. I feel like whatever we have already, then work on the ships that are used for the roles currently in game, because data running is useless. I mean, yes, they have to change a whole lot in the game, though, in order to make data running useful. Because data running is not just like, hey man, you're collecting a little tablet of information, you know? Like, that's not necessarily what it all is. Because data running is eventually supposed to be, like, basically ship recon. Like, I'm going to be able to find your stealth ship. And I'm going to be able to find it effectively and immediately. Like, it's going to be pretty, you know... They should drop all mining and salvage and cargo back to back right now, since they all can be used within the current game mechanics. I agree. I don't understand why they're focusing so hard on battleships, you know? Like, we already have so many light fighters, so many medium fighters, so many heavy fighters, so many, like, fighter. It's like, man, what do you need? Like, what more do you guys need with that stuff, man? Because this is a little ridiculous. There we go. Think they have to do it because of Squadron 42. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Squadron 42 really isn't going to have, you know, salvaging and mining and cargo hauling. It's pretty much all going to be pew pew McShooty. So
Docking concluded. Engines off.
So I can see that. But I don't know, man. I would really like to see that eventually, and I think we will once Squadron 42 comes out. I mean, they've already said that, like, hey, we're focusing really hard on Squadron 42 right now, and oh yeah, the docking port. I'm stupid. We're focusing on Squadron 42 right now, and as soon as we're done with that, we're moving all of the assets and all of the manpower over to working on Star Citizen. So, and we're already kind of seeing that. Like, you know, if they finish with something in Squadron 42, you can immediately see it applied over in Star Citizen. So, there's a couple examples of that. Reaper is much more in tune with all of that than I am. But
I don't know, man. It will eventually be something, and I know that the release of Squadron 42 is probably going to kickstart it. So, I mean, they did say it was done. It isn't. There's no way it is. I mean,
Welcome
it's
to
not.
the ASOP
It's
vehicle
not
retrieval
done.
system.
Now, could they release it in like a cyberpunk-esque type of release? Probably. They could probably make it to where it's like, hey man, this isn't like a totally concrete product yet, but we're just going to, you know, release this as it is now, and then we're going to update it, and really polish it. Like, I could see it being in that state, but it was said to be done, and teams were moved to the verse portion that was reported like 8 to 12 months ago. No, I remember hearing about it. And I remember going to the website and it saying like, hey, we're in full scale, like, polish right now. Like, it's basically a finished game. But I don't think that's accurate. Like, not saying they were totally lying about it, but I don't think it's really as polished as they want it to be. Like, because it's going to be a very big game. Maybe it is. Maybe it's fully done, and it's just because we don't have the current, like, technology to actually play the damn game. Like, they're waiting on next gen or something like that to release before they can actually release it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I think that after seeing the Squadron 42 demo, that there's definitely some more that they need to work on. I don't know if they're completely done with it or not. So we won't know until they say, hey, here's the game, you know? But they're also collecting a boatload of money for the marketing for it. They're collecting a boatload of money for the polishing for it. So, still a better game than GTA 6. I mean, Squadron 42 ain't gonna win Game of the Year, man. It's not. But I agree with you. GTA 6 could be an absolute dumpster fire, and it's going to win Game of the Year. I guarantee you GTA 6 is going to break every single record for video games in all of history. It will break most sold copies. It's going to break like most playtime. It's going to break literally everything. GTA 6 keeps getting pushed back on release. It's funny. I mean, yeah. I mean, they can't even release it on the consoles, and the consoles actually handle the game. Like, it's too much for the current generation of consoles. So it's like, they're gonna have to wait until like the PlayStation 6 and the new Xbox. They're gonna have to. They could release it to PCs right now and it would run just fine in 60 FPS. But they're like, nah, we can't do that. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's Rockstar, though. And Rockstar is known for releasing, like, absolute polished beasts. So if they're pushing it back, they're literally still working, you know? Like, they're actually working on things that are probably necessary. So, also holds the record for the amount of money they have crowdfunded so far. That's true. They also have the record for probably the most ambitious title ever made. So, like, there are so many things that they need to work on to make this game what it is supposed to be someday. And maybe it's just the player's expectation, and that's different than the actual company. But, like, there's a lot of things, like, we've been talking about it for, like, the last hour. There's a lot of things that are not in the game that they have a boatload of money for. It's just poorly managed right now. Like, it's very poorly managed because all of their management is on Squadron 42. I had some friends try to say GTA 6 was the most expensive game being made, and I had to correct them. I mean, yeah, it's not. I mean, it's still ongoing with $800 million, and it's still ongoing to still be made. But at the same time, like, at what point is GTA 6 or something like that going to be like movie level, like, budget?
where they're going to spend a couple trillion. Like, I don't know if there's been a game that's even broken the trillion mark as far as its budget to make, but I would not doubt it's right around the corner. And GTA 6 is probably right there. Like, it's probably right there. I guarantee you it's like 700 million or something. Like, it's got to be something insane. Maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm wrong. But, like, I don't know. I haven't seen the facts. I haven't seen anything with it. So I couldn't tell you. But I know that 800 million, this is an MMO, man. Like, it takes a lot of money to make an MMO happen. Especially one of this scale of hyper-realism and, like, no loading screens. And just, like, absolute cinema, like, everywhere you look. Like, it's gonna take a lot of money to make this thing profitable, make it playable, and make it portable, where it can actually be on, like, consoles, and it can actually be on, like, not supercomputers. Like, it's gonna take a lot of, especially optimization. An optimization of things that are just currently in the game. Like, that's what I would love to see. Like you said, like, focus on mining, focus on cargo hauling, focus on salvaging, like, focus on the things you currently have in the game. Flush those out. And then a lot of the haters for this game would go away. Where they're like, man, you know, this game is, you know, a mile wide but an inch deep. It's like, not really, you know, if you focus on it and they actually put these things into effect. So I do think Star Citizen has done so much so far in terms of a space game. It's interesting. We shall see where it will go in 10 years. No, we really will. We're absolutely going to see where it goes in 10 years. I mean, in 10 years, I think this is going to be a beautiful game. Like, I think it's going to be leagues above where it's at right now. Leagues above where it's at. Truly. What's this dude all about? Let's get him in here. So... I like this guy. I like this guy. With their every month live updates, if this continues, we will be set. I 100% agree with you. Yep. I agree. No, it's right. Just take it a year ago. That's what makes me look at the future and say this game is going to be incredible. So, hold on, sending a text. Yeah. Just in the past year alone, with the playability that they've released, I think it's absolutely going to get to the point where in 5 years, even, this game is going to be almost unrecognizable. Like, it's going to be so much more optimized, so much more playable as far as its depth. Like, there's going to be things that, like, truly are really going to make you look back and be like, oh, no, they really put some focus into that. Like, they really flushed it out. So, I don't know, man. I'm very hopeful. I'm very hopeful. That guy's not about it. But yeah. All right. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I'm gonna send you for a request. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Yeah. 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 All right. I think you're right though. Here in a couple months, we're really gonna see it. Here in a couple years, we're really gonna see it. Like it's gonna be a totally different game. So it's gonna be really cool in my opinion. I mean, we're already getting to the point where since I've started playing, it's totally unrecognizable. It's much more flushed out. So I'm very hopeful for the future. I really am. But all right. It's getting pretty late for me, and I stayed up way too late last night, so we're gonna cut the stream. We're getting to that time. If you want to see anything, post it in the Discord. I'm gonna be looking through there quite often. Now that it's up, I'm gonna be combing through and making sure whoever joins in is getting verified and they're all good to go. So. Even off stream, if I'm off stream, I know that you can still go to someone's chat, do ! commands, and you can see all of the commands that are here in the Nightbot and the Twitch chat. There's a ton of them. I put a bunch in there. It's not just for the Discord. There's a bunch in there. So other than that, you can voice anything you want to voice over in the in the Discord. That will kind of become the hub of off-stream communications. So if I'm ever going to change anything with my schedule, like say I'm gonna have to be like, hey guys, can't stream tonight, or hey, I'm gonna be streaming early, whatever it's going to be, I'll post them on there. But yeah, man, thank you so much for coming in and watching, Sky. Thanks for playing. Tomorrow, we might bust out the Reclaimer or something. I don't know. We'll do something fun. But I'm going to go get some much-needed rest. All right? So, I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And I'm going to catch you on the flip. All right? Deuces, y'all.